Trump hasn't been done yet this week. He also was serving up zingers to ABC reporters at the swearing-in of Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick.
Americans voted for you on immigration and the economy, but these voters say they're angry and frustrated by these firings. They don't like the work of Elon Musk and these other actions. What do you say to them?
Who do you work for?
I work for ABC News, sir.
Who?
ABC News.
No wonder. let me just tell you that I have today the highest poll numbers I've ever had. I have today the highest poll numbers of any Republican president ever. We haven't even checked the Democrats, but that's what I was just told. And they like the job that we're doing. They like the job that Elon's doing. He's doing something that a lot of people wouldn't have the courage to do.
You know, I mean, what can you say there? I've seen commentators say that they don't think Trump is a funny guy or has a sense of humor. He is one of the funniest, genuinely funniest people we've had in public life for a long time. But I mean, really, I think it's getting to the point where, for what it's worth, we almost need to warn Trump to be careful that he doesn't wind up becoming the political answer to Don Rickles and instead starts translating, and he needs to start translating, some of the work Elon Musk and Doge are already doing, cutting government into real, tangible benefits. Lower prices, and crucially, lower taxes for the American people. Speaking of Elon's Doge, by the way, and their team, have you ever wondered what makes them tick? Well, again, here's Donald Trump to explain, and I warn you, this may be a bit shocking.
What we're finding and what we found, and these were all found by these computer geniuses. I asked Elon, what trait do these have? You know, they started off with 12 guys, then they had 30 guys, then they had 57 guys. Now they have over 100 guys, and he attracts very young people with high IQs, you know. Some people attract very beautiful people. I think I like them better, actually. But he attracts young people that are brilliant, and they love the country, too. But I said, what trait do they really have? And the trait that they really have was that they're extraordinary with computers. They can take them. He said they make love to their computer. I said, I don't want to hear about that. Doesn't sound too good.
Well, all I can say is I hope they're taking precautions against viruses. Ba-dum-boom. Anyway, enough of the funny business, because there's some more serious stuff to deal with today, like the confirmation and swearing in of Kash Patel as new FBI director. Yeah, that's right. This could be, I think, one of the most important and consequential appointments of this administration, because Patel, remember, he's an ex-trial attorney and public defender who joined the Trump administration and uncovered all sorts of illegal and immoral shenanigans the FBI was using when it tried to stitch up Trump over what would turn out to be that whole bogus hoax of a Russian collusion scandal. Here's Patel breaking down just a little bit of what he saw on the Sean Ryan podcast last year.
Remember the Lovebirds text from, this is a beauty, the Lovebirds text from FBI, DOJ land, Russiagate, Strzok and Page were texting each other. They were running the Russiagate investigation against Trump. They were the head of the counterintelligence unit at the FBI. And they're having an extramarital affair together. Can't make this stuff up. They're sending each other texts about how much they hate Trump and are going to create an insurance policy to stop Trump. Then we finally find those text messages. You know what the FBI and DOJ do for like a year? Redact them to congressional investigators and congressional men and women running the oversight of their agency. That's just one example.
Yeah, look, he has got his work cut out for him there, but he knows where the bodies are buried and how the FBI works, and he has vowed to clean house and restore the storied law enforcement body's reputation.
Place your hand on the Gita and raise your right hand. I do solemnly swear.
I, Kashyap Pramod Patel, do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
Against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
And he had this to say about the media, which did so much to smear him during his confirmation campaign.
I know the media's in here, and if you have a target, that target's right here. It's not the men and women at the FBI. You've written everything you possibly can about me that's fake, malicious, slanderous, and defamatory. Keep it coming, bring it on. But leave the men and women of the FBI out of it. They deserve better.
Now, that's what I call leadership, and that's that sort of attitude that's going to stand him in really good stead with the thousands of FBI agents who were not involved with the Biden administrations and the Democrats to turn the FBI into a left-wing American Stasi, where they did things like investigate people who went to Latin Mass as extremists. Yes, they did. Kash Patel has also made a move to shift agents out of Washington, D.C., and send those agents out of the nation's capital so that they can do things like, you know, solve actual crimes, as he foreshadowed again on Sean Ryan.
I take the 7,000 employees that work in that building and send them across America to chase down criminals. Go be cops. You're cops. Go be cops. Go chase down murderers and rapists and drug dealers and violent offenders. What do you need 7,000 people there for? Same thing with DOJ. What are all these people doing here? Looking for their next government promotion, looking for their next fancy government title, looking for their parachute out of government. So while you're bringing in the right people, you also have to shrink government.
Well, wherever they are sent, they may have their hands full, especially as new Attorney General Pam Bondi has promised to unveil the Epstein client list.
The DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients? Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now to review. That's been a directive by President Trump. I'm reviewing that. I'm reviewing JFK files, MLK files. That's all in the process of being reviewed because that was done at the directive of the president from all of these agencies.
Man, I've got my popcorn ready for that. But Director Patel, sir, I'm no law enforcement expert, but some of those agents you're moving out of D.C., just a thought, you might want to send them out west to Hollywood. Again, just a thought.